These are the cleaning instructions for brewers with the BrewKeg25, our combined conical fermenter and keg. This product allows a brewer to ferment, carbonate, clarify and dispense a brew all from the one vessel. The first thing you need to do is set up the CO2 supply. Ensure the gas line with the grey quick disconnect fitting is inserted all the way into the push lock fitting under the adjusting knob on the gas regulator. Connect the regulator to the cylinder securely and open the cylinder top valve. Then set the pressure on the low pressure gauge, which is the one sitting above the adjusting knob, to 1.5 bar by turning the adjusting knob clockwise. Once set, your CO2 supply is then ready to provide pressure to the BrewKeg25 each time the grey quick disconnect fitting is connected to the gas input on the BrewKeg25 lid. Then start to boil 2 litres or 68 fluid ounces of water in the kitchen kettle. Remove any pressure in the vessel by pressing the button on the VPRV until all pressure is released, and then remove the lid. Ensure the butterfly valve is closed and remove the sediment bottle. We're now going to perform a water rinse. If you have access to a drain and a water hose, place the brew keg over the drain and open the butterfly valve. Use the water hose to rinse off any beverage residue or yeast ring from a previous brew. Drain all the liquid into the drain and then close the butterfly valve. If you don't have access to a drain or water hose, then use the following method. Take the brew keg off its stand and place the 3 litre jug in the centre of the stand on the ground. Put the brew keg back on its stand and add 2 litres of cold tap water to the vessel cone. Dip the non-scratch sponge into the water in the cone and scrub the entire internal surface of the vessel with the cold water. It is important to especially scrub off any yeast ring from a previous brew. Dump this water into the 3 litre jug by opening the vessel butterfly valve and then rinse the internal surface of the vessel with water using the 500 ml rinse bottle. Then close the vessel butterfly valve, remove the brew keg from its stand, remove the 3 litre jug and dump its contents. We're now going to clean and sanitize the brew keg. Put the brew keg back on its stand. Take the sediment bottle and ensure its bottom bleed valve is closed, and then put the sediment bottle back on the vessel butterfly valve. Ensure the vessel butterfly valve is closed. Then add 15 grams or 1 heaped tablespoon or 1 capful of Williams Worn detergent to the vessel. Next, add the 2 litres or 68 fluid ounces of hot boiled water from the kettle into the vessel. Then put the lid on the brew keg and close it well. Circulate the brew keg to dissolve the detergent in the cone for about 10 seconds. Then tip the keg upside down and circulate that for 10 seconds so that the hot liquid soaks and cleans the underside of the lid and the vessel top area. Then hold the keg horizontally and shake it up and down for 10 seconds so that the hot liquid loops around the walls of the keg. The pressure will increase as you shake, so then take your draft beer line and attach the black quick disconnect fitting to the beverage output on the brew keg lid. Then take a cup and open the draft beer tap and just pour for 1 second before closing the tap. We need the rest for the next step. If no liquid flows, you'll need to add some pressure manually by connecting the grey quick disconnect fitting of your CO2 to the gas input on the keg lid. Add some pressure for 3 seconds and then take the 1 second of sample out. Then close your beer tap and remove the black fitting from the lid. Next, remove pressure in the vessel by pressing the button on the VPRV. Then ensure the sediment bottle is screwed back on and open the vessel butterfly valve and allow the liquid to pour in. Let it stand for 20 seconds in order to pasteurize the sediment bottle. After 20 seconds, take some liquid out the bleed valve into a cup. We now need to rinse the detergent out of the brew keg. Close the butterfly valve and remove the sediment bottle. Dump its contents and rinse the sediment bottle well with water several times to remove the detergent. Then remove the brew keg lid and rinse the internal surface of the lid with cold water. Then reattach your draft beer line to the beverage out port and spray the beer out tube and beer line with water from the 500ml rinse bottle. Then disconnect the draft beer line. Again, if you have access to a drain and water hose, place the brew keg over the drain and open the butterfly valve. Use the water hose to rinse all the detergent off the internal surfaces of the brew keg. Drain all the liquid and then close the butterfly valve. Then place the brew keg back on its stand. Once more, if you don't have access to such a drain or water hose, remove the brew keg from its stand and place a 3-litre jug in the centre of the stand on the ground. Put the brew keg back on the stand and open the butterfly valve. Then rinse the rim thread with water using the rinse bottle. Then rinse the entire vessel internal surface area. You'll need to use at least 2 full rinse bottles worth of water to rinse all the detergent off. Then close the butterfly valve. Take the brew keg off its stand, remove the jug, dump its contents and put the brew keg back on its stand, ready for the addition of ingredients. If you have a more permanent draft tap set up and you cannot use the rinse bottle, then what you do is at this stage when the vessel is clean, add some water to the cone, put the lid on, add some pressure, connect your draft beer line, open your draft beer tap and allow the liquid to rinse the beer line that way.